Hello. Welcome to College Football Time with Avery and Miguel. I'm Avery, and this week, Thanksgiving is over. I hope everyone had a wonderful time with their friends and family. They've watched some great football, and now this Saturday and prime time, you can watch some really great matchups. Today's matchup that I'm talking about is Kansas State versus Iowa State. Kansas State is ranked 24 and Iowa is ranked 18th. Iowa is in a prime position if they win this game to possibly play for the Big 12 championship against Arizona State. Arizona State will be playing their in-state rival Arizona on Saturday as well. Iowa State is playing at home. Their record is 9-2, and they also have an opportunity in the school's history to have a 10-win season. And I think this would be a great way to cement Iowa State continued rise in college football with a win Saturday night. Rocco Beach, the quarterback for Iowa State, he has 2,884 yards this season so far, 18 touchdowns, 8 INTs. He is from Wesley Chapel, Florida, and I do love to rep my Florida football players. Wesley Chapel, not that far from my hometown. So look for Rocco to go over 3,000 yards for the season. I think he'll also put up 2 touchdowns to get 20 touchdowns this season. Also look for his good target, Jaden Higgins, also from Florida, Miami. But Jaden is a senior, so I think he wants to have a very strong showing at his last home game and continue that for possibly not only a Big 12 championship, but also into the college playoff. On the other side, Kansas State, Avery Johnson. He is a native of Kansas. He has 19 touchdowns this year, 9 interceptions. He has 2,297 yards this season. Hopefully, maybe he can go over 2,500 yards, but I don't think Iowa State is going to want to have him hit these milestones. They're going to want to pressure Avery Johnson. He had a rough game versus Colorado earlier in the season, but look to Avery Johnson to strike first, strike often, and try to rattle up the Iowa State defense. Also, on the flip side, look for the Kansas State defense to rattle up the Iowa State Cyclones offense. Iowa State is going to want to start off really strong, really fast. They're probably going to want to put up touchdowns in quick manners. That way they can offshoot some of the defense trying to figure out what the Cyclones are trying to accomplish. I look for this game to be close. The over-under is 51.5. ESPN has Iowa State at 54.6% versus Kansas State 45.4%. This is a really great game on paper. Both teams have played exceptionally well this season. Of course, the big surprise is Iowa State. Earlier in the year, they had Iowa State finishing last in the Big 12 conference, and Iowa State is in a prime position for possibly a championship. And because I'm a really big fan of how some of these small schools have played very well and got a lot of attention this year, especially because of the upcoming 12-team playoff. I'm going to go with Iowa State on this one. But I'm going to say that Iowa State kind of squeaks by. I think they kind of come from behind early in the second half and then just take control. So I have Iowa State winning this game 32-28 versus Kansas State. And if destiny is in their favor, Iowa State's win can catapult them to a Big 12 championship. I think this is a great boon for college football. College football over the past few years, and me personally, I am an Alabama fan. But even when you have the same teams appearing over and over, it can get stagnant and it doesn't seem as exciting. But the one thing about college football is that it's so exciting. These young men are giving their all for not just the chance of possibly paying professionally, but just showcasing what they can do for their school, and the joy and just the flat out awesomeness that these young men play football, every week. So I think, with Thanksgiving and this being the final Saturday of regular season college football, I think we can be thankful of the college football games we have seen this season. We have seen teams, people not give them their due, and all of a sudden they are just absolutely amazing. And look no closer than the Big 12. Looking at it right now, you have Arizona State being first. BYU is right behind them. There's Iowa State right now. Colorado is behind them. Colorado doing very well. Actually, at the time of this recording, they're up 21-0 versus Oklahoma State. So I think we've done very well as college football fans to see how a lot of these college teams have come out of nowhere. Maybe they started slow, or maybe they've had some really great starts to the season, and we're just watching them blossom into something amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, that is college football time with Avery and Miguel. I'm Avery. Thank you again. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Enjoy Saturday. A lot of great games, but definitely check out Kansas State versus Iowa State. Like I said, I'm picking Iowa State 32-28. Have a wonderful day.